Cal, what's going down?
Can you hear me?
I hear you perfect. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm starting to get this thing here manifested, man.
Oh, yeah.
You heard? Okay, real quick, Cal. First thing first, NFL divisional round this weekend. Let me give an update on our free picks because you part of the team, of course. We went 0-3 in week one. We was transparent about that. No line, the R in the building. I see you. We put it out there. Then we went 2-1, 3-0, 3-0, 2-1. And like I told you last week, 2-1, and you said, let's go for 3-0. I wanted the 3-0. But we still went 2-1. That's still 66%. So now we're going to start with the free picks. We're going to start off with KGM. Then I'm going to give NOP's pick, which is Noah, and then my pick. We start with you and give a little reason and why so the peoples understand. Yo, go.
Right. Well, the reason and why, Al, is I put this pick in mid-season. I went with the Bills Mafia money to win the Super Bowl.
Well,
And
hold on. Before you go there, because I thought you was going Philly because I have to change my pick now.
oh, so I like Philly too. I was gonna give the Bills out.
Because, okay, you could give, see, I switched my shit again because I thought you were going Philly.
What do you want
I
right
like
now?
the Rams. So do the Philly thing. Let's stay with the Philly thing.
Well, I like Philly, but the points is a little too high for me to take, man. That's why I'm still running with. I gotta give the Bills what I'm taking. You know, like
Okay,
I'm
so give
taking.
out the brother. I gotta create another play because
My
yeah,
bad, man. I'm sorry
I thought you were
here.
going Philly like on the other show.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no excuses. Let's start all over.
Yeah. So I got the future pick for the Super Bowl for the Bills, and you know this is like a pick'em game here. They were getting the plus 100 when I took it for this week. I'm loving the Bills here. I think Josh Allen's going to play out of his mind and get the MVP and just go crazy. You know, in Bills Mafia, they're going to be home. They're going to be ready to go. And I could see the Bills getting it done this week on the money line against the Ravens. And this is going to be the best game of the year. So that's why.
Right. I love that game, but I think the conditioning of the field is gonna, if it snows, rain, that's gonna favor to me the Buffalo Bills, who are accustomed to that. Not that Baltimore plays in the best weather, but I just think the Bills are better suited for that kind of weather. But if the field conditions are terrific, that's gonna be a hell of a game. If the field conditions like you got snow, rain, I think the Bills can actually run them out the building. Believe it or not.
It's a tough game, but that's what I'm on, you know. And I don't wanna be fugazi and give out stuff that I'm not on, you know. Like I mean, it's tough, you know. I
Right.
like to give out the stuff that I
I should
actually
have called
have.
you before the show because
I
it
know
came
we were
across
on
a
we
little
messed up.
unprofessional.
That's my
But you know
mistake.
what? It's all good. We got nothing to hide. That's what's
Yeah,
real about our show. We got nothing to hide. People see
I do
how we were
like the
mixed up and all that.
Eagles. I do
No,
like the
don't
Eagles, but
even
it's a
go there
lot.
because I already went somewhere with that. No,
Yeah, it's a
don't
lot
even
of
do
points
that.
for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, don't
I,
even
I
do
like
that.
I like the pick 'em here for the Bills.
KGM got the Bills +1. He said the money line, I'm on the +1 is good. He's riding with the Buffalo Bills against the Baltimore Ravens. Now we going to NOP. NOP likes the Detroit Lions -9.5 versus the Washington Commanders. He just thinks it's just too much fireworks in Detroit. And Washington basically busted a nut last week at Tampa Bay, beating Big Money and Company. So that's basically where it ends at for the Commanders. They already had a great season. They already had mad shit to celebrate, but this is where it ends at. They go to Detroit. Detroit gonna send them home with a bad taste in their mouth. The Lions -9.5 against the Washington Commanders. My pick now, I'm put in the corner. So now I gotta fight with my back against the wall because my pick was changed last minute. I'm gonna take there's a 6.5, 6. I'm gonna take the Rams, but if you got the bottom to 7, if you get 6.5, bottom to 7. I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Eagles. I'm saying they're gonna compete with the Eagles, and I think it's gonna be a touchdown or less. So if you get a 6.5 spend the 130. It's going to be worth it because if they lose by 7, you get your money back. I think the Rams are going to make it a game for multiple reasons. You know, the Eagles took care of them the last 2 times. Rams looked as good as they can look last week. And the fire in LA, I think, is going to have a lot to do with a performance. A lot of people might say, Al, what that got to do with the game? Well, if you watch the NFL, a lot of NFL runs off storylines. Right or wrong, Cal? And if
Absolutely.
it's going to run off a storyline, I'm going to say the Rams are definitely going to compete, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go to Lincoln Financial Field and steal a game, but I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to say Rams cover 6.5, bottom to 7. Bottom to 7. So our 3 free plays for the day. KGM likes the Bills +1 or money line. NOP likes the Lions -9.5 at Ford Field versus the Commanders, and I'm giving out the Rams +6.5, bottom to 7 at Lincoln Financial Field. Those are your 3 plays. We hoping to go 3-0, but if we go 2-1, that's still 66%. Cal, any words you want to say before we hang it up?
Al, Bills Mafia, baby. Go kick those Ravens' ass. I'm going Bills money line. Bills to the Super Bowl. Hopefully it's Bills and Eagles, and we're cashing out. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, there you go. From KGM Drinks to Al York Sports to NOP Free Pick Friday. Make sure y'all lock in. 12-6. That's not that bad, bro. If I do the percentage, I think that's high, 60, 67, 68% if I had to assume. Get your money with us. We put it out 2 days before. There's no cheating, no tapping. Real sports on a real sports show. KGM, love you. See y'all next week.
Peace
Everybody,
out.
yeah.
Shout out Big Dog
All right,
Ivan. Peace.
there you go, baby. KGM Sports.